Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. This is Indian Rider 1, but today we're going to do a review on this bike right here. It's the Suzuki Boulevard C50T. This is my son's bike. This one is a 2011 with I think 8,000 miles. 805 cc's, weighs about 644 pounds, V-twin, 5-speed. We're gonna take it for a little ride and just tell you what I think. It's gonna be a quick ride, but I'm gonna tell you what I think. This one, my son took the baffles out of the stock exhaust. Here we go. I don't know where we're gonna go, maybe just somewhere around. I'll tell you what, I'm not used to the weight, to be honest with you. Not a bad mid-size cruiser though. Take some getting used to, especially the handlebar positioning. I'm so used to my monkey bars. Got a little bit of power. Not like the Indian though. I like it. This one, my son has a little bit of an issue with the gearing. Doesn't like to get in the first gear, which is one of the things I've found out happens to these Suzuki Boulevards. It's got some pickup. I think this would do well on the highway. I'll tell you what I do like. The foot pedals. Brakes aren't too bad. Nice little bike. We're gonna check the cornering and how it handles, and my son loves this bike. I actually sold it to him, so I already have an opinion on this bike, but not too bad. So used to my Indian feels like it's so much lighter than this. Even though Indian's I think 523 pounds and this is 644, it just, I mean, look at that tank size. I don't know if you can see it. Tank size is huge. Compared to the Indian, if you checked out my other videos, the tank on my Indian is so much smaller. Well, it's time to check the pickup. It's got some decent pickup. Definitely partial to my Indian, but I mean, for a mid-sized cruiser starting out, just want to cruise around town, this is not a bad bike. son loves it. I mean, you know, he can buy whatever bike he wants, but he is partial to this one. He absolutely loves it. Clutch feels nice. Definitely responsive. I have no idea where I'm going. I mean, I know where I'm going, but I don't have a destination. That's what. Again, this is a 2011 with 8,700 miles, so, you know, not too many miles. It's pretty nimble. I mean, if you're in the market for a midsize, and, you know, I think these, I mean, you could buy these all day long for $3,500. They're not expensive. You know, you're still getting that motorcycle feel. You know, I mean, you don't have to be riding a Harley or an Indian to get the feel. I like it. I know I keep saying it, but I had this bike before, but, you know, I really didn't have anything to compare it to, because I had a sport bike. I had a ZX-10. This was my first cruiser, and I wanted to have a cruiser and a sport bike at the same time. But, you know, I ended up selling it to my son. And he loves it. But now that I have the Indian, just the, you know, the weight of it and the power of it. I mean, I guess my Indian Scout Bobber is considered a sport cruiser if you want. I mean, they're fast. But this one, you know, I could absolutely see me doing highway riding with this. I mean, I don't see a problem in power or, you know, get up. I will say this. The shocks on this and the seat are way more comfortable than my Indian. I love the shocks on this bike. This is much more comfortable. I could absolutely see going on a, you know, a longer, well, I mean, obviously this is the C50T, the T meaning, they have the Boulevard C50. This is the T, which is the touring model. I think it came with bags and a windshield. Wasn't crazy about the windshield. It literally looks like a police bike with the windshield on. My son has it. He keeps saying he's going to put it on, but he hasn't yet. But I mean, this thing's got, you know, it's comfortable. I could absolutely see riding this, you know, and I think my son has rode it up to Daytona, you know, which is like a 2-hour ride from where I'm at. I mean, I don't know if I would be more be comfortable doing that on my my Scout, just because of those shocks are just brutal. But I mean, it's not what it's meant for. It's meant for, you know, what it is. It's more sporty, you know, a quicker bike. But I'm enjoying this so far. I forgot, it's been a long time since I've ridden this, and I miss it. I have no problems with this bike. None at all. I'm just doing a circle. This is not what the stock one sounds like. Again, my son bored out the baffles. He didn't put a slip-on on, but he did. I helped him take out the baffles, so it had, you know, a little bit more of an aggressive sound. I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but it definitely does scream a little bit more. Just riding around the front of Home Depot real fast. I will say this, one thing I do have to remember is to turn the turn signals off on the Scout. It's they turn themselves off. So if you see the turn signal on, I still have to remember to turn them off because I don't have to on my bike. But I mean, you know, if you're on the fence about, oh, what, you know, I don't want to spend $30,000 or even $20,000, but I want a cruiser, I want to get into, you know, motorcycling, but I don't want a sport bike because, you know, it's just not my style with the seating position or anything. This is a bike for you. I'm not gonna lie. This is absolutely a bike for you. Comfortable. You can take a, you know, somebody on the back. I mean, you could take somebody on the back of my Indian Scout. I just have to get a different seat, but this one is very comfortable. You know? So look into this bike if you're you know, in the market of riding, but you just don't know what to get. I mean, there's a lot of mid-sized cruisers that are in this class probably. The Rebel. I mean, none of them are bad. I will probably end up going to the dealership and doing a review on the Honda Rebel. But I can only speak to this bike. But I like it. Beautiful night. Had to go to my son's and take care of his cat, feed it. I figured I would do this for all you guys out there. Please like and subscribe. Helps the channel. I'm slow growing, but you know, it's a tough niche. I do like the sound better. When I had it, get up. I mean, when me and my son go for rides, this thing, he has no problem keeping up with me. So, if you're worried about that, don't. And since it's a touring model, I can absolutely see it again on the highway. I mean, you're not going to be blasting by people, but that's not what cruising's about, right? Cruising's about cruising. We're gonna head back. I don't know if you can hear it again. Definitely louder than a stock Suzuki C50T. They do actually have, which, believe it or not, before I had the Indian, I was looking at the Boss 109R, which Suzuki makes. That is their, I guess you want to say, the big brother to this one. Yep, left the turn signal. It's the big brother to this one. I mean, that one is really sweet. But I mean, again, if you are on the fence, you don't know what to buy, you're entry level, you just got your endorsement, and you're like, look, I don't want to kill myself on a super sport, and I don't want to spend $30,000 on a, you know, on a, you know, a big Harley or a big Indian. I mean, Harley does have the, I think it's the 883. they're not expensive, but I mean, this one's even less. And this is a good bike. It's hefty. You know, you don't feel like you're going to get killed on it. You feel like you have some weight under you. We're going to head back. I don't know how much battery I had left on my GoPro, so. But I did want to do a quick review on this. You know, I don't own it, so maybe at some point when I'm not getting home to watch college football, I will do an in-depth review. And my son has no problem letting me do it. He's up in Pennsylvania right now for a wedding. My brother. I had to work, so he said, "Sure, Dad, have at it." And I like this. Brakes are not as strong as the Indian, but they are plenty strong enough to stop this bike. Plenty strong. Clutch works really well. I mean, I'm not having a problem with the gears at all. I know when I had it, it had trouble getting into first gear when you were downshifting. Not really having that problem right now. I don't know if that's a Boulevard thing or just this bike thing, but I'm having no problems whatsoever with this bike. I do have to get used to the handlebars, though. My handlebars, if you watch my other videos, are higher up than this. But this is comfortable. This bike is absolutely comfortable. Definitely a good bike. Look at that view. So I'd really appreciate if you'd like and subscribe. Again, this is the Suzuki Boulevard C50T. 805 cc's. I'm going. I'm trying to remember what the seat height is. Definitely higher than my Boulevard, but still very comfortable. Very comfortable bike. You can get these every day for $3,500 or even less. Maybe a newer one will be a little bit more, but they don't break the bank. But again, you're still getting that motorcycle experience, motorcycle feel. Not going to end up killing yourself on a super sport. I had a ZX-10, which talk about fast. So all in all, very, very good bike. And with that, we are almost home. Or I should say my son's home. I gotta remember that turn signal, dang it. And here we are. How it I'm gonna find it's very hard to find neutral. There it is. And let's take a look one more time. Well, there she is. Suzuki Boulevard C50T. These are aftermarket. Actually, they were a gift from my son when I had the bike, and he has them now. 2011. Yeah, very good bike. All right, guys, you have a great night, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.